beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today is an exciting video for all my lipstick lovers out there. I know with the whole COVID situation, the mask situation, we have forgotten the good old lipstick, bullet lipstick, liquid lipstick, we forgot about them. But I had a very interesting idea that I wanted to make it into a series where I asked my viewers, my subscribers, to choose their favorite makeup product. It could be anything, eye pencils, blushers, compact powders, foundation, lipsticks, as this video, the title of it goes, skincare, and I just wanted to put it to a test and give you my opinion on it because, let's just turn the table out here because every time I give you my opinion and you guys give me your feedback, I just thought let me just twist that around, try out your favorites and let you guys know what I think of it. So we're going to be starting off with nude lipsticks. So I've got 10 beautiful lipsticks with me, some new ones which I've never tried before, spoken about in my channel. Okay, so before I start moving on, going forward, I don't want to use the term my lips but better anymore. I know I have made that mistake in the past. Not that it's a problem. I don't want to be too nitpicky on why, but the reasoning I have is because my lips were better just makes me feel as if there is a slight problem with my pigmented lips. Like my natural lip color is a problem, okay, and only a shade can improve that. Alright, so I've removed my lipstick. Let's start, okay? So I have my list, and like I said, I went through it, you guys. There were so many, but the ones that kept on coming repeatedly is the one that I put aside and made my top 10. So the one that I'm starting off with is this matte lip crayon called RUMOUR from K-Beauty. Now, so many of you recommended this. It kept on coming repeatedly. I have never tried this shade in particular. I have tried the matte lip crayon from K-Beauty when I did a whole review when K-Beauty just came into the scene. This was not exactly my favorite because yes, this is extremely long lasting, but it has a tendency of just sitting on your lips and you kind of like come to know that there is a lipstick on your lips. Oh yeah, so this is a nude lipstick, okay? I can see why so many of you love this. It's that stunning subtle nude for a nice smoky eye, very comfortable. Like I said, these matte lip crayons are very pigmented. They sit well on the lips, but it has a tendency of drying out later. Now I don't know if the formula has improved, but as it dries up, I can definitely feel the matte lip crayon on my lips. And the best part about this shade is that as it dries up, it gets deeper and deeper. You must have seen when I first applied it, it was that perfect nude tone, and now it's like that deeper brown nude. It's beautiful, there's no doubt about it, and I feel that up till NC42 can definitely enjoy this. This is definitely that perfect nude for a fair complexion, my complexion. I think deeper skin tones, you probably will have to wear a brown lip liner and this on top, okay, for it to really work. But all in all, a beautiful color, a great start. Good choice, you guys. Alright beauties, the next one to make it to the list that you guys chose was LAKME Absolute 3D Matte in the shade British Brown. Again, never tried this before, let's just check it out. I generally love LAKME lipsticks. I think if there's one thing that they nail repeatedly are their lipsticks. Oh, that was very smooth. It just went like butter. Now that's a beautiful shade, and many of you that recommended this were of deeper complexion, and I can see how this is that perfect nude for you. On me, it is like a brown lipstick. I guess from fair to a medium complexion, this looks more of a brown nude. Not that I'm mad about it because it's just stunning. Extremely comfortable. It's not exactly like that matte lipstick that they had in their previous Absolute collection. This has got that teeny tiny sheen to it. It's almost like a satin lipstick, a satin matte. Very comfortable. I guess for tan all the way to rich deep complexions are going to enjoy this color, and considering how many times this goes on a sale whenever nykaa is on a sale, it's definitely worth picking this one up. Like I said, LAKME really does a fabulous job when it comes to lipstick. So yeah, I like it. I really do. Alright, moving on. This is the Seriously Satin from e.l.f. Cosmetics in the shade Cider. This also, so many of you repeatedly asked me to pick it up, and most of you that recommended this were staying outside of India. Now seriously, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have heard about this, mainly because it's like that satin matte finish, and I'm more of a truly matte lipstick sort of a person. So I did this ASMR opening new makeup video, a reel for my Instagram. So I have tried this before because as soon as I swatched it, I was like, oh my god, what a beautiful terracotta nude. Formula wise, it does remind me so much of that 3D Absolute from Lakme. This is again something that will suit each and every skin tone, from fair to medium especially, and if you're a deeper skin tone with the right lip liner, you can make this one work. It's got that lovely terracotta undertone coming through. This is quite affordable here and as well as in the US, and I think you can get this at NYKA, and even at NYKA it is quite affordable. It's somewhere less than 500 I suppose. Okay, so my rich deep skin tone beauties came through and told me about this shade. Now I swatched this shade before and I guess most of you bought it after watching my last nude lipstick video. This is Jackie Brown Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick from Sugar Cosmetics. Sugar Cosmetic nails their lipstick. Whatever they make, okay, it's just unbelievably good. It's extremely pigmented. It's pigment on pigment with Sugar Cosmetics, and that's what I like about their brand. This particular shade is going to suit each and every skin tone, especially the deeper skin tone. For fair to medium, it comes across as a salmon pink with a terracotta with a hint of brown undertone to it. So like the previous lipstick, this can look different on various lip tones basically. I just love this. I just love the shade so much. So for a deeper skin tone, this is your perfect pinky brown nude, and I can understand why many of you loved it because not too many brands play around with that perfect pinky brown nude shade for rich skin tone, okay, and many brands should. But if you're looking out for one, then this is the shade for you. Extremely pigmented, very, very comfortable, and lasts for a very long time at the same time. So what's not to love? Alright, the next one that was a unanimous vote. Oh my god, so many of you recommended this shade, and this is the Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color from Rimmel. Now I've had this before. It was in my makeup stash, so this is a really old one. I'm really afraid to even... Okay, it smells fine. I'm afraid to apply this just in case I break out. I don't buy Rimmel anymore, though I love their lipsticks. It's only because it's not cruelty free. This is the shade Love Bite, and I know that I applied this on Instagram once for my IGTV, and my god, everybody was like, what shade are you applying? What shade? And I was like, how can I even tell you that most of you recommended the shade to me? I forgot how stunning this shade is. Okay, Love Bite is a beautiful brown nude that will complement each and every skin tone. Even texture wise, it is quite comfortable because it's got that moussey texture, and I have noticed that anything that is creamy, moussey in texture for liquid mattes, they tend to be a lot more comfortable than any of that watery texture like the Kylie Jenner ones, which was horrid. This shade, as time goes by, it gets deeper and deeper, okay? So it almost comes across as like a deep brown nude lipstick, and it's just absolutely stunning. All right, let's move on to the next recommendation that you guys gave me, and that is Madras Copy 05. Oh god. NYKA. Now this liquid matte, it's very thin, okay? It's not as pigmented as you expect a liquid matte to be. It's a very thin, watery formula. So it has a tendency of just being a tad bit dry on my lips, okay? This is just my opinion. But I know so many people who find this extremely comfortable. And once it sets, you know, it really dries down. This has to be that one liquid lipstick that dries down the quickest. And this particular shade has always been my favorite in their liquid lipstick range. NYKA is another brand that does lipsticks very, very well. They're very comfortable, very pigmented. Yeah guys, I completely agree. This is a shade that is going to suit a fair to all the way a tan complexion beautifully. Even if you have a deeper complexion with the right lip color, I'm talking about lip pencil, you can make this one work. It's a fantastic nude shade, and I think this is NYKA's bestseller. That's what I heard, and I can understand why many of us have fallen in love with this shade. Okay, this, I'm so surprised, was highly recommended. This is in the shade Nude Myth. This is from Lakme Forever Matte Liquid Lip Color. I'm not a big fan of this, to be honest. First of all, this is something that probably would suit really fair skin tone. Yeah, somehow I can just make this work with a brown lip pencil, but it is drying me out, the shade in particular, even with a brown lip pencil. So definitely for anybody that's above NC40, this is not the one for you. And this particular shade came across very patchy, very streaky. The formulation is okay. I mean, it's not that uncomfortable either. But it's got that tacky feel to it, very light in its texture. I did not enjoy the wand in particular because it wasn't like easy smooth application. So is this a lipstick that I probably will buy again despite it being affordable? I don't think so. I mean, it's not the worst lipstick, but I do feel Lakme has better ones. And when they go on a sale at Nykaa, you are bound to pick up better formulations than this one in particular. But because of its affordability, I can see why many of you went and picked this one up, and many of you love it at the same time. So it just depends from lip to lip, and on my lip it's not sitting very well. But for a fair complexion, I can just imagine how lovely it might look on you. But on me, on my complexion, it's just draining me out. It's just too pinky nude for my liking. Now, many of my viewers who live in the US spoke about the NYX Lingerie XXL. Now, I know this is not launched in India as of yet, and apparently it's going to. It just recently launched here in the UK. But this particular shade and formulation, there were quite a lot of you from abroad who said that this is your absolute favorite. This is in the shade Warm Up. Okay, now this pinky nude is very different from the previous Lakme one. This is very comfortable so far. It's sitting really well on the lips, and this shade is so beautiful. It's that perfect pink nude lipstick for my skin tone. As it dries, you can see that there is that brown undertone peeking through. Oh, what a stunning shade Warm Up is. I love this. I mean, I love the shade so much, and now that it has dried down completely, I can definitely sense the lipstick sitting on the inner rim of my lips, okay? That's the only minus point about it. Otherwise, the color is so beautiful. If you are fair to all the way tan complexion, NC42, I suppose you can somehow make this work. You'll rock it. It's that perfect pinky brown, see that brown undertone seeping through as the color gets deeper. It's a lovely shade, but a lot more comfortable than the Lip Lingerie. Hot Latte, this is 007 from COLORBAR. I know so many of you told me that this is also your favorite shade. I agree. I've not applied this shade for years now, so I just hope that this isn't spoiled because I just found it in my lipstick stash. But it's a stunning shade. I completely agree. This has to be COLORBAR's best shade ever. It's such a lovely pinky brown lipstick, kind of like reminds me of the NYX XXL, but a little more better. Yeah, like as it dries down, you can see brown peeking through a lot more than pink. Lovely shade, okay? And it's quite comfortable at the same time. Yeah, on the inner rim, it has a tendency of making its presence felt, saying that, hey, I'm here. But once it dries down, it's so comfortable and so flattering. Look at that shade. I wish that it would be a little more comfortable because as it dries down, your lips tends to feel it. But if the color is this good, I'm not complaining out here. It's a stunning, beautiful shade. Alright guys, the last recommendation you guys gave me was this Huda Beauty matte, bullet matte lipstick in the shade Third Date. Now I know many of you did say in the DMs that you bought it after you saw me swatch this, but nevertheless, what a stunning shade this one is, okay? I love these bullet lipstick. The only thing about it is that it has a tendency to break easy. It's very pigmented, extremely comfortable on the lips, okay? It just sits really well. This is worth every penny. I have started liking their bullet lipstick, their classic ones, better than their liquid mattes, which is also my favorite. But this shade in particular is another one that will suit each and every skin tone. If you are a fair skin tone, probably it would come across a little more deeper, but it's got that beautiful mauvey brown undertone to it, which is so flattering on our Indian skin tone. So if you are a rich, deep skin tone person, oh my god, this is your perfect nude lipstick, especially for Indian weddings or daily wear, whatever it is. this is the one for you. So guys, that completes this video, the list of my viewers choosing the best of the best nude lipsticks for me. These are my thoughts, my opinion on the ones that you guys recommended. I love this idea. The next one is going to be on eyeliner, since I've already asked you your favorites, and then eye pencils, and then there's going to be various other makeup items as well as skincare. So please stay tuned for that. I shall see you in my next, and until later, bye for now.